podcast, and it's your girl Tanasia. You already know the vibe. Today I have a new host with us. Not new, but she's new to the screen. She's new to you all. And trust me, she comes with a whole different vibe.
Eish.
And you already know I'm glowing. Can't you all see my face?
Eish.
She is a whole makeup artist.
Accolade.
So, let's allow her introduce herself.
I'm Edwina, a makeup artist. Yeah, living life, booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
Hey.
Tell them
Girl.
about yourself. They want to know more about you. They want to know you.
You want to know the real tea?
Yeah.
Or
They want to know
you.
you. They want to know Edwina.
Girl, I've been tired. Okay. My breath.
Hey.
The boys are tired. But I'm good. By God's grace, I've been thriving. I feel like I'm in a good place in life right now. I've been excelling. You know, whatever is coming, I'm taking it. Makeup, work.
Yeah.
Kind of also like dipping and dabbing in school.
Oh my
It's
God,
a whole lot.
school.
Summer was a long A, but now I'm trying to calm down. And,
But you be everywhere. You be all over the place. So how are you doing outside, inside, school, work? How? Because we have 24 hours in a day. But girl, you be outside, inside at the same time.
And I still got time for my friends.
Hey!
Let's talk about that. Because, hey, me too, I don't know.
Hey.
Girl, I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I cannot tell you.
I'm
Weekend.
dying.
And then the last week, I'm in New York. Girl, summertime was, how would I have been? Summer was a lot. Like,
But
back
summer
to
actually
school.
went by so quick. Like,
It was so fast because I feel like we had a lot to do.
For real.
Like, we were constantly doing something.
Yeah.
If it's not this person's birthday, it's this trip.
The-
It's
yeah.
this, is this. It was a lot. This
For
summer,
real.
by God's grace, it was good. On my part, mostly. I was out and about. I was catching flights.
we know. You went to Ghana and all. Hey!
Hey! I went to Ghana.
Living my life.
Homie.
Yeah, living my dream.
In like 10 years old. It's been a long time.
How was it? How was the trip?
Ghana was short. Just a week.
Now for real, like I'm like, how you go to Ghana in like you haven't been there in so long and you just go for a week? Like
I know.
how?
Ghana was short.
Ghana, you have to
And I
go
had
for
a
like
lot to
3
do in
weeks, a
Ghana.
month.
I will go again. I said I wanted to go in there to December.
That's December. That one
But
day.
it's looking a little shaky. Just a
Nah,
little.
for real, but the ticket prices are crazy.
Ghana's ticket prices does
Nah,
not make
they need to do
sense.
something about it. If you want people to come, at least like give
Babes,
discounts.
The ticket prices alone doesn't make sense. To get to Ghana and see the economy in Ghana does not make
Yo.
sense. When I left Ghana, over 10 years ago now. When I left Ghana, babes, you can picture to somewhere
Nah,
for
for
50,
real.
50 pesos.
Right now, Ghana is not Ghana. Oh.
Babes, I go out,
But
my
I
drink
feel-
is 150 cities.
Yeah, I feel it's because like a lot of people are moving to Ghana and people really go there for like I don't know if it's sightseeing to have fun, so they are giving us prices they'll give to
Do you
outsiders.
think it's more about people moving to Ghana, or it's just a result of the year of return, Dirty December?
Yeah, because then Ghana in December everything is like way above.
But my thing is like, I don't mind prices going up, like
Mhm.
going
Yeah.
up during like tourist seasons, December.
Yeah, that one it makes sense.
Sometimes
but
in summer.
on a regular time.
But for like locals to be
Mhm.
paying these prices
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
make sense.
crazy.
Yo, I went to Malcolm, got like 8-9 items. They had no on my bill, 2,000 CDs, like 2007.
Yo.
Babes, I was shocked.
2000 at Malcolm, that should get you like.
Babe, the whole store.
Because I remember I
Yo.
used to go to Malcolm 2000. See how?
I was shocked. There was no
So-
outing I ever did in Ghana that was below 1,000.
Now for real.
If you're going out in Ghana, just know you're spending 1,000. So right now I see you as
I see
it. Just know every day you plus. Yeah, I spend
Spending
like
like,
4,000
yeah.
a day.
Nah,
Like
for
it's not
real.
easy. At
I just
all.
feel for the locals because first of all, even they complain about the economy, they not getting paid enough and all that. So how do you expect them to survive?
Babes, I was talking to one of my friends in Ghana, and he was basically like giving me a breakdown of like his pay and everything.
Yeah.
Like we're cool like that, and it's so sad Like in a day, you're getting like 8 CDs, 9 CDs.
So
how is not the car to even get to work? How much are you
For
paying
real?
for it?
Because
It really
Uber
doesn't
and
make
all those
sense.
things are expensive.
It really doesn't make sense, babes. It really doesn't make. And you could order a boat. The driver will bypass the payment and come and tell you, I'm going to charge you extra. Let's say 10 CDs, 20 CDs, 50
Why?
CDs. Shit. Oh.
And I had like the cars that they don't be having AC and all that.
Girl,
so why
they
you
don't.
charging
They be
extra? Why you charging
I might
extra?
get canceled, but it be dusty. Girl, I think my first ever public transport, I was sneezing the whole ride
my
because this
God.
driver, he was a little empathetic. He turned on the AC for me. But I was like, sir, you might as well just turn it off because you about to kill me. Oh, and let's talk about the roads.
Oh God.
Oh,
But
no.
wait, I've been seeing them doing a lot of construction, so
The construction is construction and all right, but they're not done. They are not done.
I went to Ghana when 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I'm not sure. But then Ghana, I saw them doing construction, so I would think, oh, by now the roads are like
the construction
better.
maybe when we have kids, and our kids have
because
kids.
they've been doing construction since. So
Babes, the whole week I was in Ghana. Every trip I took in a car, when the road wasn't like smooth now, I was literally car sick. There was this one car ride I had to puke bad.
That's
Hey!
crazy.
Nah, it's bad.
With the
With
amount
all
of
this-
money they be taking, like
That
taxes
reminds
and
me.
all that.
So, you know how when we go out, we check our
Yeah.
receipts and all this stuff. So there was this one outing. I'm checking the receipt. I didn't pay, but I'm just checking receipts,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm looking at this receipt. I'm seeing e-levy, COVID, and there's this one particular tax that's like 20% of the whole bill.
Yo,
A tax.
that's
Imagine spending
crazy.
1,000 CDs, let's say, on an outing, and then there's a tax in there that's like 200. It's also minus the taxes
Minus,
part.
yeah.
You spend like 700 and something. Charlie,
Yo.
it's so crazy in Ghana. Like, it's so crazy.
They are
in
doing
Ghana.
all these things in favor of like people coming in.
But
If you stay in Ghana, how would a local be able to afford the living?
my thing is, if you are taking all this money, make it look prettier.
Yeah.
Make it look better.
I get it.
Like,
They
you
are
know.
trying to add more things, but it's like they're adding more things, but we are not seeing it.
We're not really seeing it.
Yeah, we are not really
We're
seeing.
not really seeing
That's
it.
for me though. I don't see anything extra.
Like, the way Ghana has been portrayed to us,
Mhm.
even as a Ghanaian, no.
Yeah.
I had a whole different vision for Ghana.
Nah,
And then when
for
I got there, I
real.
was a little disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, this one of my Americans like being
Yeah.
there. Oh, we are going to Ghana. We're going to
Mm.
every time my Qatar friends we're going to Ghana. And I'm like, oh, as a Ghanaian, I'm not proud to
I'm
show
not
this
yet.
right now. Like, I don't think we're there yet.
But I think everybody and their motive behind like they going to Ghana. Some people go for like the party. So if you have that in your mind that oh I'm going for 30 December to like party, you would definitely have
That's
fun.
true.
But if
That's
you're going to like go to all these like sightseeing those
That's
places,
true.
it's a different feeling.
That's true. Because I feel like I'm not really a party girl.
Yeah.
I would love today
Like
we're
the
at
resorts,
Akosombo, the
yeah.
other day we're at a Brie and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But if I'm going to be doing all this running around
Yeah.
and the roads are not so favorable,
Mhm.
makes me not really want to go.
That's the thing.
Makes me not really want to
That's
go.
the thing. Because then the parties, you move from point A to point B. You see a bar, so you're not really traveling.
Hey, I heard they be partying from like 6 a.m. to 6 a.m., honey. Hey.
Tell me about it. Because I'm like, when it's like 10 p.m., my body is done.
Girl,
My body
when
is
it's 8:30, I
done.
gotta
Like,
be in bed.
yeah,
I gotta
gotta
be showered
yeah.
up.
10, I'm done. That's my
9 o'clock,
my
I'm saying
limit.
goodnight to all of y'all.
Yeah. Like, don't text me.
Don't text me. Babe, I'm asleep.
I'm
My phone on
asleep.
D&D. Literally, my D&D goes on at 9.
Cause like,
You should
how
go
you
to
going
sleep.
right? How you gonna say 6 a.m. we outside? Like, I'll wet. Who?
I go to bed at 9 and
Baby,
still wake up
like-
at 10. What you
Right.
What do you mean 6 a.m.?
Waking up at 6 a.m. for work is not even it for me. To party?
You saw me
yeah.
yesterday. And I woke up and went to work
Yeah.
at 6:30. Took a whole nap for like 6 hours. That's
Yeah,
not a nap. That's a sleep.
That's crazy.
Hey. But
But
girl,
then- What can we say?
Ghana was good. All in all, it was good. when I came back, I had to like readjust to my crazy life. Try to reschedule everything. Now I'm trying to figure out dates with my friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've not seen you in 2 months. Now I gotta see you. But it's good by God's grace. It's amazing. I don't know what the rest of the year has.
I mean, we have like what, 3 months left?
Yeah, we have 3 months we have 3 months in 2024. Girl, we just got
here.
I
don't know where 2024 went, but it was like a flash.
Girl, it's a little scary.
It was a flash.
It's a little scary.
Now for real, the way 2023 was, I feel like 2023 was like a really hard year for almost everybody.
Ooh.
Like it was really hard. So we really felt 2023.
Yeah.
And I feel 2024 is like
chill.
Yeah, chill. So we're not really
easy,
feeling,
but it's definitely manageable.
It's better. Yeah.
I feel like 2023 stretched us so much.
Oh my god.
That 2024 is kind of seeming like we're finally finding our cushion again. So I'm not too mad about that.
2023 was crazy.
Girl,
like, bro.
Friendships, relationships.
Really?
Girl, we're not gonna get into that. It was a year. 2023 was a year. I don't even remember myself from 2023.
Not for real.
But thank God for 2024.
2023, what happened? All I know is I was still pregnant and I had a baby. Anything else, I don't remember.
I don't really remember. I just remember Christmas, church. I was in church most of the time during like Christmas time. My birthday in 2024, January. And then this year has been good. Like every time I go through my gallery, I'm like, dang, like I like fly in there.
Every
when I go through 2023, all I see screenshots.
Me emotional memes, heartbreak memes.
Yo,
not for real.
Girl, heartbreak.
Sorry for another day.
Another day.
But wait, you see how you said like you try to cope with like church, going to church a lot and all that. How do you cope with that and being like outside, like being sociable?
That's a great question, especially about the being sociable part.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're a church person, people expect you to be like all about church, like nothing else.
I feel like in the beginning, serving church was hard for me because I hadn't also like properly built my foundation in God. I was also trying to maneuver like my Christianity, how to break certain bonds and get rid of certain traumas and all that stuff. When I finally like got delivered, I got healed and all that stuff. Now I also had to figure out relationships because I didn't really grow up around people like that. Like recently I was like going back into my past and I'm like, I didn't really grow up around people. That's why usually when people meet me, they're like, I'm standoffish because I don't really know how to relate to people as much.
That's me though. Like people think I don't like people, but you just have to get to know me.
But imagine not really knowing how to relate around people and then someone becoming a youth secretary. That's less trouble.
Because then you like that's a lot of people. You deal with a lot of people.
I struggled in the beginning. I struggled like checking in on people, showing up for the youth. I struggled. I was showing up, but I feel like I'm very good at masking exactly how I feel, like when I'm thinking and all that stuff. So it was kind of like, oh, Edwina's doing great, but I was suffering behind closed doors, honey. Sometimes I'll go home and cry. Because I'm telling you, Ghanaians are not sweet. No. Ghanaians are mean. Like, they're not the nicest people. So, and they're not really used to me. They're not really used to somebody who's opinionated, but also reserved in a way. Yeah. So it was hard. I had to do a lot of pruning. I had to ask God to prune me. Just because I'm Christian, though, that's not sweet. You cannot ask me to brunch.
But there's nothing wrong with going to brunch.
Babes, wear your dress. Look like a hottie.
It's just going out to eat.
Don't look thotty around me, but dress up. Okay, look at us right now. We don't look anywhere close to average.
No.
At all.
No,
I have pretty friends. You better show up pretty. You know? But it's kind of like when I go out with my friends, people are like, hey, Cristo ni da. Mind you, it's not even like we're doing anything. Cheers, keke. Oh yeah, I've had that before. Cheers, keke. Like just cheers.
But make a toast. You know, all these things actually push people away from being like going into Christianity or going to religion alone. Yeah. Because then the people that are supposed to teach or draw people closer to God are being judgmental.
That's very true.
But then what I know from the Bible is like you're not supposed to judge. Like, even God doesn't judge us.
Mm-hmm.
He said at the right time, that's when he's gonna judge everybody.
Right.
So you can't just look at someone, oh, I watched your story, oh, you outside, are you really a Christian? Like,
my thing is, if me going out to eat with my friends or me enjoying with my friends,
mm-hmm.
is a problem for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Because it's not like you saw me in the club. You did not see me in the club. You did not see me in the club.
Right.
You did not
Just
see me weighing Nika where you can still see my butt cheeks hanging out.
No.
Like, I had someone actually tell me that I wasn't Christian anymore because they felt like I went to a Burna Boy concert. And I'm like, I didn't even go to a Burna Boy concert.
But what's wrong with going to a concert? They are also humans.
It depends on whose concert you go
to.
I've gone to Davido's concert because most of Davido's songs are love songs and all that stuff. I have personally never heard Davido talk about he's smoking shisha and doing hookah and doing one and drinking alcohol, unless I've not listened to that song yet.
All his songs.
But I like him because personally, my love for Davido started after seeing how he loves his wife.
Yeah,
that's where it started. So. But the Burna Boy thing, let's go back to Burna Boy. Babe, I had to tell her. I was like, listen, I didn't go to a Burna Boy concert, and you have no right to come to me and like just not even the assumption part. Tell me that I'm a fake Christian because you thought that I went to a Burna Boy concert. I don't know what to tell you. And then she sounds okay to say she never said it. Don't lie. I have proof.
But then the thing is, what's the difference between listening to the person's songs in your car and then going to the actual concert? Because for all you know, she actually listens to his songs in the car. So wait, is she trying to say, oh, she never listens to any songs apart from Christian songs?
I don't know.
Because then I see a lot of Christians listening to songs that like Afrobeat songs.
Yeah. To
be specific, but then they're actually Christians.
The thing is, this topic is a tricky topic. Obian in a stance. Everybody's picking whatever stance they want to be on. Whatever stance you're on, great. As Christians, you are allowed to rebuke another Christian. You're allowed to criticize another Christian. But judgment is where we draw the line. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's a very fine line between rebuke and judgment. Yeah. Like especially being Ghanaians and Africans, it just can never come out right. it can never come out right, But
worshiping? I mean, I've had a lot of Christian friends that are really judgmental to the point where they will literally stop talking to you because then they feel what you're doing is not Christian-like.
But what were you doing?
Had a baby without being married.
But I feel like you hold someone's hand through that phase. You don't cut them off.
Yeah.
You guide someone through that because you never know what somebody could be going through.
Yeah.
And you never know why God places you in somebody's life. You never know why, like your assignment in somebody's life.
Yeah.
So unless God himself told you cut her off, I feel like that was not necessary. But then like everyone has.
Cause not for real, me, I feel like every friend I end up getting, or every friend I still have, or will eventually get in the future, I'm in the person's life for a reason. Yeah. That's how I always feel because like. Some of my friends have like different problems that they always come to me and then I'm able to help them solve it. So I feel like I would never cut someone off because then I don't know. I feel like if I cut them off, I'm disobeying God. I don't know if it's just me, but then that's how I feel about every friendship.
It's definitely not just you. Yeah. Because I feel like there's some relationships that are here permanently. Yeah. Others are here for a season.
Not for real.
It's just, we just ask God for grace to guide us through it all.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what? As we're in the topic of friendships, I was about to say sometimes friendship heartbreaks actually hurt more than actual relationships.
Not for real.
But now let's delve into relationship hacks. Relationships are scary. Nah. Baby, I found your one. I'm happy for you. Stay there. Don't leave. Do not leave.
In our generation, relationships are like scary.
Very scary.
I've been listening to a lot of relationship problems, relationship breakups, and I'm like, yo, did you really do that?
These men are not trying to be men anymore.
No.
Like, it's so crazy because you see it on social media about how like men are being sassy, men are this, men are that, and you think, oh, it's just social media thing. But in real life, the men are not menning like our dads and our uncles were menning.
I'm like, yo.
Like, I understand back in the day, the men they still used to cheat. But Charlie, you think you're the one and only. Like,
back in the days, the thing was he'll go cheat. You will find out eventually. They'll even come home with a baby and all. Like, oh, this my other wife's kids. What? But now they're doing so good, you wouldn't even find out.
Babes.
You'll literally be friends with a person and not know you both have the same man.
My thing crazy. If you even want to cheat, cheat as the man of the household who's taking care of the household. But there's no way I'm sitting and doing 50-50 with you. And you're cheating, bringing babies. For who to take care of?
How can you be cheating?
I'm sharing your bills with you. Full 50-50.
And then you cheated.
60-40 cries understandable.
Yeah.
70-30 understandable.
Yeah.
50-50 down the line and you go have a baby. You and your baby can
gotta
leave.
go.
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta go.
Because how would you cheat and be broke? Like, make that make sense.
Ooh.
No, I see a lot of people cheat and then, like, literally broke. Like.
So then in your case, do you think career and profession matter in a relationship or when choosing a partner?
I wouldn't say.
Choose wisely.
No, it.
Look at your man and choose wisely. Did his career and his profession matter? Choose wisely.
I would say it matters in a way, but if you asked me this a couple years ago, I would say I don't really care. Cause then I've been with some certain people that career-wise it wasn't given, but then I still like
love them.
Yeah,
love them
manage.
For who they were.
Yeah,
Did
but
they
then
at least
now,
come with the looks? Did they at least come with the looks?
So then,
hey, side R. Side R.
So, but right now, growing up, I feel like you should at least have some kind of career going on for yourself, like something bringing you income, because you don't want to depend on depend on somebody. At least if you are bringing in, your girl is also bringing in. It makes it better, because do you know if in a relationship like there's not really much money, or maybe one partner is not really bringing a lot of money, it could cause problems.
As the video say, love is sweet, so
when money.
Love is sweeter. We're not in high school anymore, where it didn't matter if you got me something or not, or it didn't matter our financial status. And I personally believe that your career and profession matters.
It matters a lot. It plays a big role. Because
I have a vision of like the type of life that I want. I don't want to be broke. I want soft life.
Everybody wants soft life.
I want to be a working housewife.
Nah, for real.
I have my own business. But still also be home where I want to cook for my husband. Make sure my babies are fed with like amazing healthy lunches. Go to school, take them to their sports, hobbies, and all that stuff. That's kind of what I want. Yeah. Even if I get it at 40, that's what I want.
It's fine. Like time, there's no limit.
It's kind of like you have to have something going for yourself, but I'm also the type you have to have multiple things going for yourself. Yeah. See how I'm busy. I left my house 2 a.m. today. Right. If you're my man, if you don't have something going, you'll be bored.
Yeah, like, you even always feel some type of way. Like, it will bring problems because, you feel the other person is not giving you much attention. Exactly. But if you're both busy, oh, babe, like, oh, this is you talk when you're free.
Here and there. Yeah. That's kind of how I am. I'm a lover girl. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But if I see you all the time and you're just like I'm FaceTiming you and you're not doing anything, when you're relaxing every day, it turns me off. Yeah, like it turns me all the way off. That's me. I feel like I'm hardworking. Why are you sleeping every day? Why are you in your room every day? Like, why are you home every day? Go do something, even if it's not something that's like constantly bringing in money. Like, invest in a hobby. Do something like. You know, is it? I'm starting TikTok. Yeah. Yo, TikTok sent me running. But TikTok we'll get there later. Crazy.
Do you know it's actually easy to like get big on TikTok?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was easier to get big on Instagram.
I mean,
because Instagram I can easily get like 3K views from
reals,
100 from 100 follower page, makeup page,
Not for real.
But TikTok is not that easy. I think
TikTok,
I have like 4,000.
It's like consistency for real.
It's true.
If you post like every day, you'll start getting like a lot of numbers. That's how
true.
TikTok is. All the apps is YouTube that is hard.
Really?
Yeah, it's YouTube that is hard to like get big on. But then it takes like a second. It takes one video
to get you up.
Yep.
But you know, one thing that I realized is it kind of makes it easy for people to forget about you. Because sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'm like, hey, I used to watch these YouTubers back in the day. What are they up to? And then I'll go on their page and it's like the numbers they used to have, they don't have them anymore.
That's the thing. Time, like we're in a different time where people are finding more interest in other things.
Mm-hmm.
I think in like COVID time, people were more interested in like those couple YouTube.
Yeah,
but right now
we were bored.
Yeah, right now people are more into like vlogging, podcasts.
Podcasts are the
so
new
yeah, so like those couple videos, like you wouldn't get that numbers like before.
Not as much anymore. Unless you're like entertaining and you've already amassed your following from the jump. Because let me use some people, like let's say if Diarra and Ken were still together,
oh my God,
I still feel like they will still have their numbers. Like I feel like they'll still have their numbers. Because even separately, they still have like a good following. They have a good following. Mm-hmm. But career matters.
Not for real, like
career matters.
Gotta get something going, like cause you don't want your kids to suffer.
I want to enter a room and then people be like, hey, this is man's wife.
Yeah. Like, hey.
Music to my ears. Like a man with like good integrity and like nobility, babes.
It brings respect.
Do you think poverty is a reason you will leave a relationship? Let's say you let's say you and your man hit rocks, all right? God forbid, hit rocks. And okay, answer the question first.
Well, it depends. Like, if you met the person didn't have anything, and you're trying to like, you decided to still stay or whatever.
Rose back will cry. They can't even buy for you.
If I met you like that and I decided to stay, then
you might as well stay. You don't have a choice now.
If we were in a relationship, everything was good. I feel like if you were in a relationship and everything was good and stuff happened, you still have to stay. You have to stay beside each other. Because then you were there when everything was good.
Maybe this is why I'm single.
You were there when everything was good. So if something has happened and you're not getting like money like before, you still have to stay.
Alright.
Because then it will feel like you were there for only the money.
Babes, I don't mind that reputation. My thing is, I feel like once you get comfortable in poverty, that's when you have a problem. You don't have to get comfortable being poor.
Yeah.
Or you get comfortable being broke.
That's where the problem is.
That's why I have a problem. Because sometimes when I don't have money, like I
can't even cry. Depressional.
Charlie, people see me. I want to be like you. But yesterday I was crying about, not even yesterday, but the day before
probably I was crying about having like just $100 in my account. You talk about
$100 in my checking. I'm like, ugh. Babes, once my checking hits below a certain number, I'm broke.
Yeah,
like
that's not for real. Or sometimes if I have money in my account and I spend like maybe $50, I'm like, bro, I gotta get something. Like I need to do something. Like I feel so depressed. Like why did I spend money?
Why would I be with somebody who's okay, not having, not excelling?
For that one is a problem. But if you see them trying to get back up,
I don't mind you putting
effort
me on hold for a while you stack your money up, while you get yourself in a better place. But I feel like one thing that a lot of people don't realize is the fact that once you get into that lack of motivation type mentality, you also stop showing up for your partner. So you're not having the motivation to go to work or motivation to go make extra money.
How you don't have motivation to be in a relationship?
You know,
How would you be in a relationship when?
How are you in a relationship? Me, I always say, if you're broke, don't date too. Even
You
as a
focus on
girl,
yourself.
if you're broke, don't date. And guys, please don't date no bum ass girls.
Don't go for broke girls.
Don't go for broke girls.
Hey, because then girls wouldn't go for a broke guy. So why would you go for a broke girl?
Exactly. If
Let
you're
her
a guy
have
of
something
like
for
a
herself.
certain caliber, date your tax bracket.
Yeah.
Date
Go for your
tax
class.
bracket.
Don't go for no lower class. For them to come and be doing shakara on you.
Shakara on you.
Hey,
Come and
acting like your money is their money. Girls,
you make them somebody.
right?
For them to come and
disrespect you.
You know. Me, I always say on Twitter, especially Twitter, they want to deal.
Yo,
on
but
Twitter, I tell
people
them,
be going all
don't
out.
ever date anybody. Like, don't date a bum.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like boys, girls, nah.
Your person represents you. So if your person is not personing,
Don't
and you the guy, you look fly, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And it's not every day to your man has to be buying the shoe for you. It's cute,
Yeah,
but girl,
yeah, you have
what can
to
you
buy
do for yourself.
At least do for yourself, then you also do for him.
Because
it has to go.
Because if you
hand
think
in
about
hand.
it, the girls that expect everything from the man is the man's money they're using to re-spoil him. Oh, that's no romantic, my dear. That's maybe nice. Like, can you imagine? Bro.
Hey, how can you use your man's money to buy a birthday gift for him?
No efforts. Minimum efforts.
Babe, can I have your card? What are you using it for? Oh, I gotta go to the mall. She goes to the mall, buy a gift for him. Happy birthday. How would you even feel? Like,
but let's talk about how there are really women out here giving their paychecks to men.
yo, I saw. Wait, was it on
I saw
TikTok?
that video.
Yeah.
You sent it to me even.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To pay for his child
She
support.
was doing 3 jobs.
To pay for his child support.
1, 2, 3. Just even one 9 to 5 that I have cramming to me, I cannot. 9 to 5, one job that I have cramming. I don't feel okay. I'm like, bro, I'm too tired for the 3 jobs just to give the paycheck to the
Tanisha,
man.
You're missing the point. To pay for his child support. You're not giving it to him to build a household, though.
No, his child support.
To pay for his child support. He is not working 3 jobs. You are working 3 jobs to pay for his child support with a whole different woman because you don't want him to go to jail.
And then the jail will all go.
May God deliver us from such relationship.
We will all go to the jail because what 3? What? Even one job I'm not doing for you.
Babes, half job ground do.
No, I'm not even gonna
Per
think
diem,
about it.
Per diem, I won't do.
I wouldn't think, this one, God will even be mad. Hey!
To pay for his child support. I was shocked. See, I know there are some females out there that actually give their paycheck to their men.
Yeah.
Me personally, if you're married to the man, whatever works for you guys, cool.
Yeah.
If he's your boyfriend, it's a problem.
Because why are you working for him? Why
But
can't he work?
To pay for his child support, that's where I drew the line.
This one, there's no line to draw. It's not happening. It can't happen.
Babe.
A whole paycheck.
Okay, I'm not giving him my paycheck.
Not paycheck, but to buy something or
to
do
take
something.
care of a man.
Yeah.
To take care of a
Yeah.
man.
Everyone has been there.
Yeah.
But whole paycheck just working to like pay for his child support because you don't want him to go to jail is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, yo. Sometimes I want to know what actually runs through people's minds. Like, go to work, clock in, 9 to 5, go to the second job, clock in. And at the end of the 2 weeks, you get your money.
You get your money.
Let me send the...
No, do you know, at least this one, Cardia, she took the money and she's giving it to him. What are the people who set up their boyfriend's bank accounts as the direct deposit payment?
Don't you have a life?
Oh.
Don't you want to be wearing bone straight?
Only for this man to turn around and cheat.
Either you will go to jail, one of us will die.
Only for this man to turn around and cheat.
Either one of us will die, one of us will go to jail. Just choose one.
Only for this man to turn around and cheat. After you done gave him your whole paycheck, your whole life, you're sitting here doing wifey duties.
Like, bro.
And he doesn't even respect you enough to even stay loyal. Yeah, I did 3 jobs to still be replaced.
God
But I
bless
mean,
your
okay,
souls.
now that I look at it, if you're doing 3 jobs, that means you don't really have time to stay home. So he needs someone to entertain him while you're gone.
But
so
then
since
she's
you're his
doing
ATM machine,
Yeah. He's
Clock it.
enjoying.
clock it.
But 3 jobs, how? Because then let's say you wake up, your first job is like 6 to 3. Let's say it
That'll be
takes
6
you,
to 2.
6 to 2.
And then the next
Then
one is
you
what?
drive to your other
3
place.
to 11. Right?
Yeah.
Dang. That's like the whole day going on. 6 to 2, 3 to 11, and
11 to
12 to 5.
Yeah, 12 to 5.
Wow. What time do you sleep? But
God bless them.
amen. God bless
Because
us all.
I mean, what else can I say?
Hey, in the case of cheating, though, what do you consider cheating?
Everything.
Hey,
Now I'm
serious,
joking.
be serious.
You deleting messages, like that's basically why. What are you hiding? Why are you deleting them?
Okay.
What don't you want me to see?
I get what you're saying.
Because then, if you feel it's right for you to talk to that person, why would you delete it?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I consider that cheating just yet.
Why are you
okay.
deleting it?
So
What's so inappropriate about the text?
it doesn't mean I won't get mad though. I'll be mad. But I feel like there's a lot of things I more so consider disrespectful
Yeah.
than cheating. So like if you're texting another girl, depends. If you guys are changing, graphic stuff, yes, that's cheating.
Oh, that's
But if you're doing I miss you too, I feel like that's
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
What are you missing?
What are you missing? Why are you missing another human being? I should be your world.
Right. I thought we're this together.
Once you ask me, I don't assume. Let me divert a little bit. I never assume. I will never assume I'm a man's girl until he specifically asks me to
will you be my
exclusive.
girlfriend? Yeah.
After you ask me to be exclusive, Sif, this one is talking stage. We should exclusively just talk to each other. Okay. After that one, you have to ask me to be your girl. And then I have to say yes. And then maybe down the line, I've not gotten to this part yet, but down the line, you can ask my father, ask my mother to marry me. Before you come and ask me, will you marry me? Them people that never ask the parents,
some people don't actually talk to their parents, so there's no way you can actually go through their parents before you get to them concerning marriage. That's why a lot of people actually just get married without family. They just go to court, oh, I'm married, I'm da-da-da-da. But I feel it's different when it comes to like Africans.
Yeah.
Because somehow your parents or somebody has to stand in as a parent.
Right.
Before it has to work. Because like, ain't no way you get married just
at least you need some paying.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, I feel like as a parent, you have to sometimes put yourself aside. It's not about you. Like,
yeah.
Our mothers and our dads don't like to hear this. It's not always about you. Sometimes we only need you to just be our parent and not try to be our friend. We need you to guide us, but also allow us to make our own mistakes. Considering now we're grown enough where if life hits me to this angle and I didn't like it that way, now I know next time I'm going the same path, I'll go the opposite way. But I feel like our parents try to shelter us so much that it causes a divide, and they don't even make the effort to mend the division that they cause.
And they always make it seem like you are the problem.
We're all humans, and humans are flawed. I'm not always the problem. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes.
But then how would you tell an African parent you are the problem?
I feel like I've gotten to that point with my mother, especially, even my dad, where in a way I had to also, what's the best word to say? Not discipline my parents, but I had to teach them how to have grown kids, because obviously there's no manual to having kids. There's no manual to being a parent, but I also had to remind them that there's some things that you expressed to me that your parents did that you didn't like when you were a kid, but now you're doing it to me, especially with my mother. I went through that phase with her. We were not seeing eye to eye. It was chaotic every day, every single day. But it's gotten to the point where, let's say if I'm if I'm expressing something to her and she's not even responding in a way that I need her to respond to, I feel like we've gotten to that point where we've learned and grown to that point where I'm able to tell her, "Mom, that's not really what I want to hear right now. I would rather you comfort me, or I would rather you express it with love, or I would rather you say it nicely." Or even, my mother's also the type to shut down. So sometimes I'll tell her, "No, this is not your time to shut down. We're going to have this conversation, whether you like it or yes." And I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way.
Yeah.
I'm saying it respectful enough to, but still like hope she hears me and she feels what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just a privilege and a grace.
That's true. Because then a lot of people can't even open up to their parents.
Not everybody could do that with their parents. Not everybody could go to their parents and say, "Oh, Ma, you said something that hurt my feelings."
Yeah. No,
and the parents even acknowledge that they hurt the kids' feelings.
And say, "I'm sorry."
And say, "I'm sorry." My mother won't say, "I'm sorry." But she'll say, "Oh, okay, I didn't realize I said it like that." That's her, "I'm sorry."
Yeah. My mom will actually say, "I'm sorry." Like, she prefers you point out, like, the mistakes, or actually... My mom is someone that loves when you tell her how you feel rather than keep it inside you. That's how she is. Yeah.
Really?
Even when you're quiet, she'll be like, "Oh, talk to me. Like, what's the problem?" Like,
girl.
If you don't tell her, she'll be so quiet. She'll feel like she's the problem. Like, she did something. I'm like, bro, you're doing too much. Like,
no.
Sometimes I just want to be quiet. Like, there's nothing
My
wrong.
mother, if I'm quiet, she just automatically assumes I have an attitude. All right, since you want to be an attitude, go be in your corner.
Yeah. No.
I love
My
you,
mom, she'll be on your ass. Like, what's the problem? She'll ask you, like, every hour, "What's the problem? Talk to me. I'm here for you." Like, I'm like, bro, I just want to be quiet.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to be quiet. There's nothing wrong.
It's nothing.
But people misunderstand that for being like
being quiet in an African home. No. The thing is, our parents are allowed to be quiet whenever they want, but we don't have that option. We don't have that option. But then let's go back to the whole cheating part. I feel like now that you've like elaborated that sometimes you might not have like that proper relationship with your parent, I kind of see. But at least get the blessing from somebody that, you know, like someone like a role model.
Yeah, someone
an uncle, a pastor.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that I see as like a parental figure. You know, but yeah, I don't consider just texting cheating. Yeah. I consider it disrespectful. But if it's where you have graphics being exchanged and some words being exchanged, that's definitely cheating.
Yeah.
Something minor that I consider cheating would probably be checking out another girl.
Like liking their post and shit?
Like checking out. It could be physical. Yeah. Like she passed by or something. And then you're like in your head, you're like, damn.
Like, damn what?
I'm gonna smack you. I'm not physical, but like, in me, I want to smack you. Like, I want to get yourself together. Like, cause I'm,
but sometimes too, I feel people actually do all those things because they are not ready to be in a relationship.
If you're not mentally ready to be in a relationship, why are you in a relationship?
Because some people use their current relationship to heal from their past relationship.
Girl, you just hit the nail. Like, you just
not for real. Like, people use their current relationship to heal from their childhood traumas or past relationship or something in the past.
Girl, after my last relationship, the one I was talking to you about yesterday, I literally prayed to God and told God, I do not want a man that I'm going to fix emotionally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, because it's so draining. I am losing myself trying to build somebody else's son. Your mother should be doing that for you.
Because then
you should go to God.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me. I am not a psychologist and I am not Jesus Christ.
You need therapy.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like something that really goes on. Like, it really goes happens. On. Like, for real.
Like, I feel like if you're not like there, let go of relationships for now. The I love you and having somebody be there for you is cute and all. You could do that with a best friend. You could do that with a close friend. You could do that with your mother to be there for you. But to go ask somebody's daughter or somebody's son to be your partner, and only to come and pour all your like mental baggage on them, that's not
everybody
even fair.
Has things they are also dealing with. So you adding what you are dealing with to theirs,
it's hard.
And then when they become like a bitter person, you feel like, oh, why you so this, why you so that, but then you should know that you caused all this.
You know?
Changed them.
You know?
Because then probably the person was like a sweet person.
Yeah.
And now they're so bitter to the point where like every little thing irritates them.
I have gotten to that point where every little thing irritated me before.
Not for real.
And it's not cute. I don't like who I am when I'm in that phase. Sometimes I literally have to take a step back and say, you know what? Let me try to be nice. Let me try to open up. But then they'll do something that'll trigger you and go
like you go right back to square one. I'm like, that needs to be checked for real, because then you can't be pouring your past relationship into your present relationship. Like,
you can't be pouring your childhood traumas even into your relationship. That's not what relationship is.
Whatever happened in the past happened in the past. You were supposed to heal before you get into the present.
Yeah.
You can't be in the present and still be in the past.
I feel like that's what a lot of people are lacking today. Like mental freedom, not just financial freedom. That financial stability, great.
Yeah.
But mental freedom, emotional freedom. Because a lot of times when you're hurt, they say hurt people hurt people. If you're already hurt, you don't even see how you're hurting your partner.
No.
You don't see the effects of your actions.
You don't even see how great they are.
You don't even see how great. You don't even see their efforts. Like, you just think everybody's against you. But honey, I'm for you.
You are against yourself.
You are against yourself.
Not for real.
The demons fighting you are against you. It has nothing to do with me.
Some people have really great partners, but the traumas they have in the past, it's really affecting their relationship.
It really does. It really does. It really does.
And I think that's why most relationships be ending lately, because of all these little like bringing their past into their present type thing. Yeah, and people also compare a lot. Like, oh, my ex used to do this. I'm like,
I'm not even gonna lie. I have compared before, but I think the mantra I'm going into relationships right now is to just wake up and choose your person. Like, you literally have to wake up every day and choose your person. There's definitely going to be somebody nicer. There's definitely going to be somebody who wants to spoil you more. Somebody who wants to listen to you when you feel like you're not being heard. Somebody who wants to give you the hug you want. But you literally have to wake up and choose your person. No matter how flawed they are, if they're doing the best they can, you have to wake up and choose them.
I mean, no one is perfect. Everybody has flaws.
We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I have a short mouth. We're not gonna get that. I have a very short mouth.
Nobody's perfect. But some people really, really do great with their imperfection to make it look perfect. And people really look down on that because of their own problems.
You know?
Like, can't you see she's trying? He's trying, but you're so blinded.
I think that's something that I need to learn, though. To not be too hard on people. Because I tend to be super hard. Like, I tend to have my expectations. And as soon as you start slacking, I'm like, chop, chop.
Time to go.
Not even time to go, but get yourself together.
Yeah. And
I'm going to be on your I'm not a nagger, but I'm definitely someone who's not, like, going to be quiet.
Nah. I mean, it's good to, like, talk out, like, say what's on your mind or point out like the problems. I wouldn't say that's nagging. That's like you speaking out.
You know?
So
sometimes I feel like I talk too much though.
You makes me feel like I talk too much sometimes. Cause then you want the right thing to be done.
Exactly.
I feel nagging is way different from
what is nagging?
Nagging like complaining, like maybe what's even nagging?
What is nagging? Let me ask Google.
Cause then it's a free world. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's entitled to share what they think. So is that what they term as nagging? Cause then if that's what's nagging, then everybody nags.
So per Google, it says constantly harassing someone to do something. I might be a nagger. I might be a nagger. Persistently painful or worrying. I might be a nagger.
So if somebody is constantly texting like girls,
I might be a nagger.
Stop texting. Like, why you texting this girl? Why you?
But why do I have to say it constantly though?
For me, if I say something 1, 2, and you still doing it, I'm not gonna say it anymore.
I'm
at that
gonna
point
keep
you are
saying it.
pushing me.
I feel like I stopped saying it once I emotionally check out.
Yeah.
So once I emotionally check out, you could do whatever you want. You would not get a reaction out of me. You would not get me to budge. You could jump off a cliff. I could care less.
Yeah.
But
mentally, yeah.
Until that phase comes on, I'm constantly on you, trying to remind you that
you don't even need a reminder. You're in a relationship, like.
But then again, humans are flawed. Some people might not see the vision that you see, or see it from the perspective that you see it in.
But sometimes it's not even their fault. How you
it's
know?
It's their fault.
Let's say you have a boyfriend, right? And then he's texting other girls, right? The girls definitely know he has a girlfriend.
Do they?
So people like, let's say he posts you, like, they know.
That's embarrassing. Don't post
and then
me
the girls
girl.
and the girls actually are texting him back.
Ooh.
So it's not,
disrespectful.
Right, so it's at this
That's not
point,
very demure.
They don't care.
That's not very mindful. Cause why are you texting a man that's posting a girl?
Right, like it means you the girl, you don't even have self-respect.
Or did he block everybody from seeing that he posted you?
Ooh. That's a good one.
Spicy.
I know niggas be doing that.
My trust issues are so deep that if you post me and then I still find stuff in your stuff, you definitely blocked everybody from seeing that you posted me. Because you're not that dumb to lose your girls from one single post.
Yeah. That's true.
Clock that tea.
But that's true. That happens a lot. Trust me, it happens a lot. Yeah.
Anyways. Now to friends, though. Do you know one thing that I don't understand? You see how if, let's say I'm like doing disrespectful stuff against my man or whatever, you will tell me off. Why is it that men watch their homeboys do whatever and still come and do our wife?
I guess it's a men thing, because then girls will actually tell you, like, babes, like, the way you're doing it isn't cool, what. Unless they don't like you.
Some might like you, but still be like, period, girl.
It depends, though. It depends on what you are doing.
Yeah.
It depends.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, crickets. Because I don't do that, but I have experienced and witnessed other girlfriends who are like, do you, boo? Watch you, like, mingle with other guys and all that stuff.
Sometimes, so I feel like
I don't
maybe
blame them,
they know what your man is also on.
You know?
So they're like, I mean, he's doing the same thing, so why not?
Do you?
Yeah.
But in that case, are you, like, so let's say in your case, for instance, are you going to keep being friends with them? Like, let's say they didn't necessarily do it to you, but there's another person in the group where they're like, the other person is acting a damn fool, and then another person is enabling them.
Yeah. How
would you react to that in that case?
When they tell you to, like, continue what you're doing?
And they support what you're doing?
It might. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you are hanging out with other guys and you're in a relationship and you don't know your boyfriend is doing that and your friends are like, oh, keep doing it, at some point you realize,
for me, though.
Yeah, at some point you'll be like, are they really your good friends? Like, are they really? Because then they're encouraging me
bad behavior
to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
So then, nah.
I feel like friendships should be able to put you in check.
Yeah.
But one thing I've learned from friendships, though, you have to really, like, know who's your person and know who are your people. Because a lot of people come, I wouldn't say disguised, per se. Maybe in their hearts it's pure intentions, but they just love somebody else more than they love you. And that's okay. I think that's something that I had to learn in a couple friendships, that I may mean more to some friends than I will to other friends. It doesn't refute the fact that they're my friends, though. Yeah. Like, we're all friends, but it's just
you definitely have, even in friend groups. Yeah. We have, like, friend groups in friend groups.
You know, I don't really like that. I want us to all equally love each other, but I feel like that's not really realistic.
I think that's how I always thought. That's why, like, I have, like, a little friend group. Because then I always feel like, why you treating me this way? But then you act different with this person. Like,
right.
What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just us.
It took me a while to like tap into understanding that I may not mean as much to somebody
than the other person.
Not even. How do I even want to say this? I may not mean as much as I think I mean to other people.
Maybe in your head or mind, heart, you feel like, oh, this person,
like 1,000%.
Yeah, like.
But when you look into it, it's only like 50.
Yeah. So then, maybe you overthink the friendship.
Not really. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm saying. Like, let's say we're all a group of friends, all right? But you realize that, let's say you and A are a little, just a tad bit closer in the whole group than anybody else. All right? But then it kind of started off as, like, let's say me and A. We were, like, closer. And then we kind of formed this whole group. And then eventually it just, like, slowly dwindled and, like, turned into you and A. So then it kind of leaves me, like, all right, it was supposed to be kind of like a 3-way, 4-way, like, solid friendship, the same feeling for you. But then you later realize that you don't really mean as much to A or the other person as much as you thought you did. That they just see you as just like a regular friend, not just like somebody close or somebody that they will share like some crazy tea with. Yeah. Do you get me now? But or am I just rambling?
Nah, there's favoritism, right?
There is favoritism, but why can't it be equal? Why can't it be equal?
You could make it. That's the thing. It's you. Not everybody thinks like that.
Okay. Because I feel like I love most of my friends the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
if I go hard for you, I'll go hard for another person. And if I go hard for them, I'll go hard for you.
So I think it's just a personal thing. Like, everybody's different.
But you know one thing I learned from friendships, though? Remember them little 2, 3, 4, 5 videos that blew up on TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
It made me realize who really were my friends. And when I started my business, made me realize who was my friend and who was my family. Because girl,
when you start a business, it's like outsiders that actually support you more.
Outsiders support me more.
Your friends will only come when you're like there.
This whole year, if I could properly remember, it's only one friend that's paid for their makeup service.
So wait, they be coming for free?
Not necessarily come for free, but it'll be like, oh, I just needed you to help me, and then next time, it's just like a full face fee. Yeah. Unless I volunteered or let's say I plan to do your makeup. Yeah, it's only one person that ever paid for their makeup. So every picture you see my phone from Glamour by Eden, they're all just clients. Not even family.
You think
we're not even gonna go to the family side. Cause girl, tell me how I love my mother. Tell me how she gonna tell somebody, oh, she'll do it for free because that's
mother.
That's my daughter. Huh?
That's my business.
We haven't even spoken to this person in like 5 years. Free.
But friends, they'll actually come around when it's like you are actually at the top.
Don't wait till I blow to come around because I will embarrass you.
Yeah. I'll treat you like
I will treat
every
you
other
like you
person.
treated me.
Yeah.
I will reciprocate the energies from years and years before.
Yeah.
If you ghosted our friendship or if you ended our friendship over something so petty, don't bother coming back. Not when
honey. No.
After my video went viral on TikTok and all that stuff, I had people like, oh my god, like I didn't know you do makeup that cute.
Oh yeah.
So I was just bored that I just picked up a brush and was like, oh, let me just go do it.
You wasn't watching
makeup.
My stories?
You weren't watching my stories? You always knew I loved makeup.
Yep. If you didn't know, then they wasn't your friend.
If you didn't know, you weren't my friend. Matter of fact, if you didn't know, that means you never encountered me.
Yeah.
Because you might not see it on me, but I would definitely talk about it still. Like, but we need to do better with supporting our friends and family. in whatever endeavors
all
they
these
start.
celebrities, they actually invest their times in. They don't even know you.
They don't even
know.
So
why wouldn't you invest your time
with Beyonce? Right. Beyonce ain't never seen you. She don't even know your birthday.
She don't even know your name. Like, for real.
Like,
a
little personal. So then,
that is crazy.
Since we're still in friendships, you said, can you be friends with people who ain't on the same financial level as you? We were just talking about dating in your tax bracket. Right now, can you be friends with people who are not in your tax bracket?
Let me give you a scenario. Let's say you wake up one morning, you text your friends, oh, I feel like let's go for brunch, let's go here, let's go on a trip. And then your friend is like, oh, I don't got money, like I gotta save up. How are you gonna be able to do things with your friends? How would you be able to like go places with your friends? It's always gonna be, oh, we are inside.
Girl, you might put me in trouble with this one.
Cause then I wanna wake up and be like, oh, like let's go somewhere next week. You're not about to tell me, oh, I gotta work when I get my paycheck and then we go out. No, like
you ain't saved.
That's the thing. Like, it means financially you're not ready yet.
Do you think that maybe financially they're making a good amount of money, but just mentally, and when it comes to that financial literacy part, they just haven't tapped into that frequency yet of like saving and thinking of the future? So that's and all different. That stuff.
So first you have
I feel like that's what breaks the relationship though.
Yeah, so like if you are okay, where you don't have to live like you before your next paycheck you don't have nothing in your account, then there's like you have a problem. You have to like work on yourself. Mm-hmm. But if you're okay to the point where you still have a little something in your account until your next paycheck, you're good. Like it means you're in your current state, you're comfortable.
Right.
So in that case, like we could still like do whatever we want to do.
Little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, but if you have to like save for like a month before we go on a trip.
My thing is, can I be friends with people who are not in the same financial level as me? I can, but just don't ruin my peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to hang out with you if you don't have the money. That's your own problem.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you see me hanging out with other people, don't come and say I love them more than I love you.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't feel like, oh, this person is hanging out with this person more than they're hanging out with me. Like, what's the problem? Like, they don't like me.
Because every time I ask you to hang out,
you don't have it. Like, you're not ready to go.
I have dealt with an opportunist before. The way our friendship started, it was kind of like every time I would do the invitation to go out, I don't mind paying, but I like to be loved on too.
Yeah,
I like to be loved on too. You know, so it got to a point where I remember the man I was with at the time was even like, I don't want you to be friends with this person because it's kind of like they're just using you.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where when I cut out the invitation to hang out, it became so when are you taking me out again? When are you taking me out again?
Oh, so I was the odogu.
You know.
Like, bro.
But it was like, when are you taking me out? You know, when are you going to do something thoughtful? And you worked. The person worked. That was the thing too. But I'm saying, like, if let's say you had other financial responsibilities that you had to attend to, that is fine.
Yeah.
But at least make me feel like you have the intention to also reciprocate the energy down the line. Don't come and say when am I taking you out every time.
It's just the little things that matters. You don't have to take me out. Maybe get me like a little gift.
You see, you're buying clothes for yourself.
Right, like just a little something.
But as soon as we go out, you're the one that brought me out, so.
I mean, if you're the one initiating like the outing, because then you know how people be like, if you ask me on a date, you're paying.
That's for a man, not girls to girls.
I would think girls to girls, like everybody is playing. Either you're playing the check, someone is paying, but not every time. Like you pay this time, I pay next time.
You know, that brings me though. Do you think when you go out with the girls, you guys have to split the check, like, all right, amongst yourselves, or it's okay, I'm paying for what I ordered?
I don't mind splitting checks, because then it's only nice to like, you know, combine your money, pay, or even take the bill to yourself if you have it like that. But then pay for what, maybe that time you don't have that amount, because then that's different. If you don't have that amount, it's different from when you have it and you still want to pay for what you ate. Like, it's only nice, you know, like girls, we all went out together. Oh, let's pay together, you know.
I'm a little in between. It depends on who I go out with. If I go out with you, oh, honey, you can order 10 steaks.
Hey.
I don't care. But
Yeah, it
if I
depends
go
on
out
the
with
person.
some people,
I'm
if
not
I
like
order my
that.
water,
Yeah.
I'm just paying for my water.
Because you could go to a place, get like maybe some, let me say like maybe a burger or like water, and then they order like steak and all, and they expect you to split the checks. Come on now.
I don't mind. It depends on who.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how much I love you.
If we are not like that,
If we're not like that,
I'm paying for my water.
if we've never gone out for you to be like, oh,
Let me tell you.
don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that with you. If we don't have that type of vibe,
Nah.
where I don't
It
care,
would take a lot out of
where
me.
I don't care if I paid $100 more than you. If we've not reached there, don't play, because I will leave you. I will pay for my part and go. Like, what? But people really do that.
People. I be see a lot of TikToks like that.
People really do that. People really do that. Like, I've gone out with people where it was like a group of us. A would order like 50 items. And then be like, oh, we're splitting it out like down the line, right? I'm like, no, honey. No. This was just to be update, hang out. All right, cool, bye, go to your house. I'll probably never call you until the next update.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm not doing all that.
We ain't like that. Nah. We ain't got it like that.
Even if we had it like that, you and I, we're not on that type of... Yeah.
So it just depends on the friendship.
It depends on the friendship.
Yeah.
It depends on who. It depends.
Who it is.
It depends on how hard you rock for me and how hard I rock for you.
Because you could be friends with somebody, but then they don't.
Would you make the same sacrifice that I make for you?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
There's a lot of thoughts that go into friendships.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you have to actually consider.
The older I get, the more I even realize friendship is just more than just someone you do konkonsa with.
No, yeah, like,
I'm not even the type to call and do konkonsa with.
No, like there's a
I'll
lot
get
of,
bored.
because then a lot of people are actually going through things.
You know,
you have to like actually talk to them to get a lot out of them.
If you're not somebody I could call with my eyes full of tears, we're not friends. Period.
Yeah, because then
maybe you're in the bigger circle, but you're not in the inner circle.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, I have a lot of inner circles. That's very unfortunate. I have way too, like, I have so many like circles, and I don't usually mix them because everyone has like a different mentality.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different vision. Everyone has a different personality.
That's true. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a lot of friends. For me, I don't have a lot of friends because then I'm always in my circle. Like, I'm always to myself.
Period.
So then when it comes to like friendship issues, friendship stuff, like having circles, I can't speak on it.
It was hard me to...
I can call my friends.
It was hard for me to like form certain bonds though. Because there's some people that I'm friends with today that I still feel today that I can't really relate with, but I'm friends with them because I feel like our friendship went way past and like way beyond just the surface level. There's a lot of things that they did for me, there's a lot of things that I did for them. So it was kind of like, even if we're not able to hold conversations because of A, B, and C, maybe their interest is not the same as mine, it kind of made up for it in some way. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but then I feel in friendships or relationships, doing like stuff for the other person, you don't really have to count it. You know, there are some people like, oh, I did this for you, so I expect. You don't have to expect. I feel like when you expect the other person to do something for you, that's when you feel more disappointed, or you feel like they're not reciprocating what you do for them. But
I totally agree.
Yeah, but if you do it like you're just doing it, you don't have in mind that, oh, I expect a person, you wouldn't really feel it like that.
But Tanita, don't you think though is sometimes you are to expect some level of like
Reciprocation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for that one,
Because
definitely.
imagine you love on me every time. You're the one pouring into me.
At some point,
and I don't give you anything back.
At some point, it will click like, damn, like, this person has never shown me the love I always show them.
You know?
But the thing too is, some people show love in different ways.
That's true.
For me, I'm someone that I like to gift a lot. Mm-hmm. That's how I show my love. But somebody else, it will be different.
Yeah.
So in that situation, you feel like they are not showing you love.
Yeah.
But they are just not like
loving you in your love language. That's so true, because I'm not really a physical affection, clingy words of affirmation type of person. I love acts of service. I love gift giving. I love quality time where you're not on top of me, hugging me and touching me every second. But I also have friends where theirs is, you hold me, I hold you. So like, you know. So sometimes I'm like, ugh. But then you have to understand that's just your friend. I feel like maturing is realizing that just because someone may not be loving you in your love language does not necessarily mean that they're not exerting any type of love at all.
That's how relationship too is.
That's how relationship too is. That's how family is. That's how basically everything that we've spoken about today is.
When maturing, you learn a lot of things. You grow to understand a lot of things. So
with maturity comes self-awareness. So the more aware you are of the people around you, I feel like the more easier it is to maneuver relationships.
You understand things better.
The more easier it is to maneuver family and maneuver friendships also. But today's topic has been, topics. Very, very interesting. The talks have been very interesting.
But damn.
We literally like dibbled and dabbled in almost everything. Which is the topic. What? A little bit of everything.
Of everything.
Yep. But then busy.
Yeah. But this is gonna be the end of episode 1.
Yes, guys. So sad.
Yeah.
We have so much to say. But we're gonna keep it for the next one.
Episode 2. Okay, it's your girl Tanasia and
Edwina.
We'll see you all in the next episode.
See you in part 2. Mama.